So we're outside the Victoria, guys. Fenced off as usual, chain there. Chained up. Coppers there today. But yeah, we're at the Victoria. So we've been to a surgery, local council surgery in central Chadderton, me and Mel. And then 3 weeks ago we went to the PUK police and community meeting in Denton Lane and talked to the councillors there and the police. So what did I say? I said there's been a man just a few hundred yards down the canal. There was a man sexually assaulted by 3 other men. Behaviour at the Morrisons, so that's shoplifting, etc. Predator 24-year-old were caught staying at that hotel trying to meet kids online. And then about half a mile that way, an HMO in Chadderton housing 2 guys who got caught trying to meet kids online. And they've only been here 2 months. People will not walk down the canal now in the evening and at night. And last week I got told a story of a woman who got they wouldn't move out of her way. She practically nearly went in the canal. So that's what's going on down at the Victoria. Obviously they've talked about it in the council meetings. The big council meeting, Lewis Quigg and Max Woodvine had to say something. The only council, and he did some investigations, but he's been blocked. For finding out anything to do with it, including health. They're not allowed. There's no provisions for the hotel people, circle, whatever, to counsel anything about what's going on in the hotel. So yeah, guys, live at the Victoria Hotel. I wonder if I have anyone coming round today. Remember, Mel the other week filmed a high-powered car pulling up there, picking someone up from here. It just looked really shady. It really did look really shady. So we're live at the Victoria Hotel. Umpteenth week of protesting. Cops are here this week. Well guarding it. This week. Let's hope we don't get Chris coming down. So we're at the Victoria, guys. So like I said, they've been talking about us in council now, so that's positive. And other councillors have been bringing up about HMOs and the hotels. Now, Holly asked, what would you do? I said I'd prioritise the HMOs for older people and the people who live within that community. I said, if your son wants his first flat, he could have one of them flats in that HMO. And he's less likely to cause antisocial behaviour in the area where he was born, especially if his parents are around the corner and she's like a counsellor. So that's what I said to her, and I think that makes great sense. That we use them for the community, we use them for the kids who are going to move out, the first time moving out. Got a nice little gaff. We use it for a person who might be a bit frailish, you know, they might have to get up 1 flight of steps, could be over 50s person. Bottom floor HMOs, why don't we use them for elderly or older people within the community? So that's what I've said. That's what I've said. We just don't fill them up with people from who had nothing to do with that community. So, putting 2 men who've been here 2 months in HMO in central Chadderton, first thing they do, they get caught meeting kids. Get caught meeting kids. John Lawrence Victoria Hotel, guys. We're on about the 19th week protesting. Cops are with us today. They've secured that fencing on anyway. Yeah, secured that up to that little post. So yeah, so the police are well aware. We've got an email up for police on our group for anyone to report any kind of crime or right like that, any antisocial behaviour. It's got to be reported, guys. Maybe we can do a freedom of information request and try and get some figures for antisocial behaviour in this area. Because what you'll find, and I've proved this, we've done this before at the V Lodge in Middleton. The crime in the area was coming from the hotel, including 2 serious knife incidents. And that was at the V Lodge in Middleton. Shut down. 3 weeks after we did a protest, sir, shut down. And I called out the members of Parliament on either side of the road. Graham Stringer was one of them. Same here, I've emailed all 12 councillors in the surrounding areas. Failsworth West, Moston, Central Chadderton, Chadderton South, and Hollingwood. And we've had Abdul Wahid come over. That's great stuff. That's great stuff. Thank you, Lyndon. But yeah, so we're at the Victoria Hotel, guys. Umpteenth week now we've been here. Miserable today. It is really miserable. I'm going to get on the other side of the road and do a back forward video. See if I can get, sorry about the 2 p.m. TKA Media, 2 p.m. If you don't come this week, come next week. Like I said, we've been going above and beyond the call of duty. We haven't just protested, Tony. We went to, me and Mel with green jacket on over there, went to the local council surgery 3 weeks ago, and then we went to the local PAC police and community meeting 2 weeks ago, and talked to the police and the councillors about this area. I told them about the man who'd been sexually assaulted, and I showed them the article in GMP. Obviously, the guy who'd been caught from here trying to meet kids, that was public knowledge. And then I brought to light that there was 2 men caught in an HMO by the same team, Elusive Child Protection Unit, last year. And there was in an HMO, and he'd only been here 2 months. So yeah, we've done. We're not just protesting. We're going to the meetings and we're emailing. So our group now, we've got details to contact the police and report any crimes or anything like that, which we're going to. I've got to say that the local residents are very vigilant on this kind of thing, and I know that stuff's been reported. Obviously, we're not going to be causing any trouble. We're not going to be threatening anyone. We're not doing anything like that. We just want to get this sorted out. And if it means going to more local police and community meetings, then that's what we'll do. And because we went to the police and community meeting now, Max Woodvine, Tory, the Conservatives in Oldham, did a big speech on community cohesion. Talked about the HMOs, hotels, antisocial behaviour. That's what I've been saying for 4 years. And also reform Lewis Quick, stop the motion. So yeah, we're doing more than just protesting. We're going to the councillors and the police with our issues, and we will continue to do so until they shut the damn place down, or they make it into a detention centre. That's what I said, make it into a detention centre. And then nobody leaves and nobody goes in. So yeah, we're at the Victoria Hotel, umpteenth week, guys. Loyal protesters there every week, wind, rain or shine, they're here. But like I said, we've gone further. We've gone to local meetings now and talked to the councillors direct and the police direct. Going forward, we're going to continue to go to these meetings until the councillors start talking about it in the council more serious. Arut Shah, she don't say nothing. Yeah, there's a danger of kids and that being attacked. Men, grown men, a grown man was sexually assaulted on that canal 500 yards down. Now, I've told the police and the council, I don't know if it's linked to the hotel, don't say anything like that in the article, but that isn't a normal, regular Oldham person committing that kind of crime. So we'll have to see where we can go from there. Morrison's is Hollingwood Junction now. For motorway and bypass. Canal. Just there. And I mean, I would be a bit apprehensive for walking in that area at night time. I would. It's all about hanging around there. Sorry if it keeps on and off, but just the weather today. I'll just do a little live anyway. I've been on 13 minutes, probably do about half an hour. Actually, I might even see if I can get down to Canal section. Oh, we stopped our ship with British being and bullets. So Wrigley Head is down that way, guys. Is down that way. And the article said a man sexually assaulted by three men. By three men on the canal area, guys. That's what they said. It said. That's what it said. That's what it said. That leads into car park of the hotel, guys. I think it's blocked off. Yeah, so Wrigley Head's down there, and that's where a guy was sexually assaulted. Back of the hotel. It is a bit messy round here. It definitely needs a clean up. But, you know, nobody sees this. Nobody sees this, especially not from the road. The canal, I don't know about the canal, whether it's cleaned regular. I doubt it, because there's no boats come down here, so they won't have any reason to clean it up. Although they should do. I think they should do. So yeah, that's the canal area, front side of the hotel there, you can see it clearly. There. And there's not much to get round from the back of that hotel onto this path. So we're at the Victoria Hotel, guys, Chadderton, Hollingwood. That's the Morrisons. And again, no one wants to talk about antisocial behaviour. The police confirm that there have been many incidents at that Morrison's linked to that hotel. That's what he said in the meeting the other week. Of course, a man in the hotel was caught trying to meet kids, 24-year-old. And then, as I pointed out last year, just half a mile that way, two guys who've been here 2 months in an HMO trying to meet children online. So, you know, if you don't say anything, them 3 incidents, then you're part of the problem. You know what I mean? And we need to talk about it. We're gonna have to come down here at night during the week. I've done a couple of times, but I'm going to do the canal area. I'm going to do the canal area. Do some night, what's it called, like night walks or something like that. I'm going to do some. Oh, way. Stock tower ships with British beer and bullets. So yeah, Wrigley Head, just a few hundred yards down the way there, Wrigley Head. And Holly said, the council, oh, so where do you live? I said Oldham Town Centre, me. But I've been contacted by dozens of your constituents about that hotel, so I'm here to speak up about that. Absolute silence after that. You can't argue with things like that. Even though I'm not from the area, you can't argue with it. People have contacted me to ask me to speak up for them, and I have done. And I do that at any meeting. And that's the way it goes. Hundreds of people across Oldham have said, will I speak about particular issues in particular areas? And I do. Oh, we stock tower ships with British beer and bullets. Mobilise the Navy and coordinate Marines. Sail 2 weeks till we reach the Falkland Islands. To the bloody Argentines. Yeah, you're right, maybe I should do something like that. But I'm already doing stuff like that in Hollingwood where I'm running. But yeah, you're right, I'll look at that, I will look at that another time. Yeah, I will do. I certainly will do. So look, not me number one major issue right now, that hotel is, but no, you're right. And I've said this before about the back-ins and our rural areas. They do need cleaning up. And I'm not going to just say, I have picked up and gone round rubbish picking a lot over the past 10 years. And I'm always picking rubbish up. I don't have to be with any kind of crew, I'll just do it when I'm out on the street. But yeah, we've got to try and do the best we can for communities. We are, and it is messy. Look at all the rubbish. Look at all the rubbish. You're right, it is messy. And yes, we need to do something about it. I'll have a talk on the group and see if any of them on the group who live here would want to come down and we'll clean all that up. Don't mind doing that, not at all. But again, it's somewhere where if you don't know where it is, you're never going to see it. And I didn't even notice how bad it was until I went down there. And I've been walking across this bridge 30 times a week. But the sooner we get the hotel deal with, the better. But how would I deal with it? I'd lock them in. They won't be able to go out, make it a detention centre. I'd give them 3 months to sort their documents out, then they go back home. If not, they get a 3-year prison sentence, and that's in our party policy, that for anybody who is not a British citizen. On refugee convention, the boats would stop next week, and no one, it'd go from 85,000 a year coming in right down to nobody. You might get the odd person on back of a lorry, but if we exit the 1951 refugee convention, they can't come over here and claim anything. They can't claim asylum, be rejected, so they stop coming over, wasting all that money. Anyway, thank you very much. 30 minutes in, right side of Victoria. Police are here this week. They've held off past couple of weeks, but we've been cheeking. We've come here during the week. We've gone in. We've gone in talking to them, so they don't like that. So there's obviously a police van here today. But yeah, that's what we've done twice now, past couple of weeks. Twice. Why is it? Right, I'm live. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Like and subscribe. We'll be coming here regular. Might be during the week, some other time, but we will be coming back here regular when there's no fancy. As I said, the local councillors are blocked from inquiring about things to do with the hotel. They're not letting them. They're not letting them know anything about it. Oh, we stocked our ships with British beer and bullets. Cold in the Navy and cold in the Marines. Sailed 2 weeks to the Weechaforkan Islands. So, yeah, so Victoria Hotel, guys, police van today. Because we've been cheeky and come in twice. And last week, a car pulled up outside, a high-powered car picking someone up. So yeah, police vans here this week. But yeah, live at the Victoria. Follow me on NHPUK TV. Thank you very much. I'm going to play some music and have a smoke. So thanks a lot, and I'll catch up with you next week. We'll have more on the hotel next week. Thank you very much. If you want to join the group, it's Protest Against Victoria Bower Hotel on Facebook. God bless y'all. See y'all soon.